The Europa League, formerly known as the UEFA Cup, is the second most important international competition for European clubs, second of course to the Champions League. Founded in 1971 and first won by Tottenham Hotspur, Sevilla are the most successful club in the competition's history, with 5 titles to their name. 3 of those 5 came consecutively in 2014, 15 and 16, but somewhat surprisingly, the Andalusian outfit were captained by a different player in each of those 3 finals, meaning there are no duplicate inclusions in this 7. This was the most liked comment on my video, looking at the 7 youngest Premier League debutants and where they are now, hence why I'm doing it, so never hesitate to comment with your suggestions and or like the suggestions you'd like to see best. Here are the last 7 Europa League winning captains, where are they now? Cesar Azpilicueta, Chelsea. Chelsea's captain as they won their second Europa League title last season in a 4-1 demolition of Arsenal in Baku, Cesar Azpilicueta is still with the Blues. Signed for £7 million from Marseille in 2012, the man Chelsea fans refer to simply as Dave has proved to be one of the best signings of Roman Abramovich's era as Chelsea owner. Signed as a right back, Azpilicueta has starred at left back and centre back during his 7 seasons at the Bridge, and he won the Chelsea Player of the Year award in the 2013-14 season. Gabi, Al Sadd. Atletico Madrid great Gabi's last game for his boyhood club was the 2018 Europa League final, and he scored his only goal in 50 appearances that season in injury time, as the La Liga giants overcame Marseille by 3-0. One of the finest uncapped footballers of his generation, Gabi came through the youth ranks at Atletico, but left the club for Real Zaragoza in 2007. He returned in style in 2011, winning 5 trophies and reaching 2 Champions League finals in 7 seasons. The 36-year-old now plays for Al Sadd in the Qatar Stars League, where his manager is compatriot and fellow former La Liga star Gabi. Antonio Valencia, LDU QUITO. Manchester United's captain when they overcame a youthful Ajax side in the 2017 Europa League final was club stalwart Antonio Valencia. Eligible for a testimonial next summer, Valencia spent 10 years at Old Trafford, during which time he made 339 appearances. Signed from Wigan Athletic as a right winger, Valencia stuck around at right back, twice winning United's Players Player of the Year award. He left the club this summer on a free transfer, joining LDU QUITO in his native Ecuador at the age of 33, although he has since turned 34. Koke, Levante. Sevilla's captain for the most recent of their trio of recent Europa League successes, which was their 3-1 defeat of Liverpool in 2016, is the second uncapped Spaniard in this 7. Koke. A dependable right-back signed by Sevilla from Rayo Vallecano, this was Koke's last game in a Sevilla shirt, and boy did he go out in style. Captaining the club, Koke scored 2 of Sevilla's 3 goals and won the game's Man of the Match award, before joining Schalke just 2 months later for €5 million. His time in Germany was brief, and following a stint on loan with the club, Koke returned to La Liga with Levante in 2018. Jose Antonio Reyes, deceased. Born and raised in Seville, Jose Antonio Reyes began his career with his hometown club and returned after stints with Arsenal and Atletico Madrid in 2012. In 4.5 years back at his boyhood club, Reyes scored 15 goals in 157 games among 3 Europa League titles. He captained the club in the 2015 final as Sevilla overcame the now defunct Dnipro 3-2. Although Reyes only left Sevilla in 2016, he had 4 clubs over the next 3 years, including a spell in the second tier of Chinese football. He was contracted to Extremadura when on June 1st of this year, he and his cousin were killed in a car crash in Spain. Reyes was just 35. Ivan Rakitic, Barcelona. Sevilla's captain for the first of their trio of consecutive Europa League triumphs, Ivan Rakitic, had just turned 26 when he captained the club for the 2014 final, but he was already their outstanding player. Signed from Schalke for less than £2 million in 2011 and sold to Barcelona for £16.2 million in 2014, Rakitic still proved to be an absolute bargain for Barca. A really well-rounded midfielder, Rakitic is industrious, creative, and rarely wastes possession. He's still at Barcelona now, aged 31. Frank Lampard, Chelsea manager. We started, and now end this 7, with Chelsea players, one of whom still plays for the club, and one of whom now manages the club. The season after they won the Champions League for the first time, Chelsea won the Europa League for the first time in 2012-13. Branislav Ivanovic scored a 93rd minute winner as Chelsea overcame Benfica at the Amsterdam Arena, as Rafa Benitez ended his brief and unpopular stint as Blues boss with a trophy. Chelsea's captain that day and all-time record goalscorer Frank Lampard departed at the end of the following season, but returned this summer as the club's latest head coach. That's it for today's 7. Thanks for watching, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and obviously make sure you're subscribed to HITC Sevens. Also, if you're watching on mobile, just try tapping your screen now. Apparently that is sometimes required to bring up our little subscribe button and a couple of other videos that YouTube thinks you might enjoy.